everyone, this is Deborah. Welcome to my channel. Hit that little bell and you'll get notifications when I post a new video. So today's topic is we're going to talk about some of the best times of my life where I was really happy and I was feeling glad to be alive. The first thing I can think of is when I was about 5 years old. My neighbors had a horse and I remember riding bareback full gallop at 5 years old. That was fun. Another time, first when I had my children, yes. I had easy deliveries. That was exhilarating, yes. Let's see, I don't know if I could go. Let's see, okay. So, another time I was very happy is when I got my own car by myself as a junior in high school. It was mine only, and I remember taking it to Old Dominion Racetrack at Manassas and racing it. Got down the track a couple times, then my mother caught wind and she put a stop to that. But I believe at the track, when you're racing a car that's stock, that's not dangerous. It's not dangerous at all unless you get some goofball next to you trying to be squirrely. Okay. Another time I was very happy is when I got a job at 18 with the police department. I actually helped them do a lot of undercover work with sexual predators. Back then it was not as out there in the public like it is now. That made me happy. And then when I bought my first brand new car, it was a 78 LTD Special Edition. That thing was gorgeous. I think I let my brother drive it and he got a couple tickets. I love that car. To buy your first brand new car, that is a red letter day. And then when I went to the police academy and I was the top graduate, I was beyond excited. I mean, I didn't stop smiling for a week because no one ever told me that I was smart. No one ever told me that. You know, I did not apply myself in high school. If I had applied myself, I would have graduated near the top of my class. But I did not know that they ranked you, that you got a number when you graduated. You were like a number of where you were in your intelligence. No one ever told me that. My father only had a 7th grade education. I'm not sure about my mother. I never saw her diploma. Okay, but whatever. I realized then that I was smarter than I thought I was when I was in the paper. I got an award. I got a plaque, and I was up against 20 some other deputies. There's the jail where Michael Vick was. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's see, what else? Oh, the first time I got in a small plane was a Cherokee Warrior. My husband, I helped him get his private pilot's license. Going up in that plane was very exciting. I guess more so for him. He soloed within 12 flights, I think. When you solo in an airplane, they'll rip off the shirt you were wearing and they'll write something on it and post it at the little airport where you soloed. Yeah, he soloed it in I think just 12 hours, I believe it was. I think another time I was happy is when I was on a bush hog. I love bush hogging. That was the happiest times of my life because I was away from the telephone. I was away from people, and I loved the smell of cut grass. I could bush hog for 12 hours a day for free, you know. That was some of the happiest times of my life. Oh, what else? What else can I talk about? I think when my ex got me a beautiful. I had never really had a nice ring, wedding band. He got me a 2-carat diamond. That was a wonderful day. It was flawless. I paid a lot of money for it, okay? Oh, let's see. What else can I remember? Being with my parents when they were older made me very, very happy, because when you're raising children, you don't really give that time to your parents that you should. So that was nice. That made me very happy. Also, the first time I got out of the country, this was before you had to have passports. You used to be able to go out of the country without a passport, because the first time I went to Jamaica, you didn't have to have one. I know that sounds bizarre. The first time I landed, I was in seventh heaven. The minute you get off the airport, you go right to this little shack that looks like it's about to fall down, and you can buy beer and some limes. And I remember it was a 2-hour trip from Montego Bay to where I was at Negril, and it was an open-aired bus. There was like 15 people on it. The windows were down, if you know what I mean. And all of a sudden, we were getting really lit, like high. And it was because they were burning the marijuana fields. Yeah, that was kind of nice, I guess. Yeah. I guess the first time I went to the beach, I begged people to take me to the beach in high school. Now, this is before I got my car. I always said I'll marry the first guy who takes me to the beach. Well, I did. He took me to the beach and we got married. It was Ocean City. I think it was prom. I saw a lot of my classmates on the boardwalk, believe it or not. And just feeling that sand between my toes and seeing the water. That was just wonderful. It was just wonderful. So I'll let you guys go. Oh my God, the minute I pulled up, nurses were at my window taking my temperature, and they want to know if I've been traveling. I go, no, well, maybe 1 hour, but not out of the country. So they're going to come out and get me when they have a room available. This is so goddamn bizarre. So, I think I should get my mask on, because I'm going to be in there with some sick people, I guess. So let's see. Get a mask on. So I've been fasting. I had to fast. Now, see, I don't know which side. I don't know which side to put on. I'll just do this. All right, got it on my ear. And we will bring it down. I'd love to sit out here and get some sun. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I ran up on the curve. Let me go look. I think I ran up too high. Well, someone said I could go in, and then I go to the door, and they come out to the door, and they go, no, one at a time, we'll come and get you. But I just asked one lady. She goes, oh, yeah, you can go in. It's very confusing here. And I got to use the restroom. Oh, my God. So I have a lot to talk to my doctor about. I've been getting these terrible pains underneath my left rib cage. I don't know where that's coming from. I have no idea. So there's this burger place in Tappahannock called Northern Neck Burger. I'm going to try it out. They have curbside service. Now, so does Los Portales, best restaurant around here. They have curb service. But I don't know. I don't know how to be eating fajitas in a car. I don't think it's so appetizing, if you know what I mean. So, like I said, I'm a nervous wreck. I gotta go home and do my budget. I'm gonna take my blood in. I hate the needle. When I see a needle, I want to cry. I want to run. And it's getting hot. I think I should turn on the AC. Got a freaking coat on. Maybe I should just take off my coat. That might work. I can get my coat off. Well, it's kind of warm today. I took off my coat. Still waiting for the nurse to come and get me. So I've had one guy calling me, and I am just ignoring him because he stood me up on a date. Once a guy stands you up on a date, you need to lose him. He stood me up on a date, and so now treating him like he treats me. I'm gonna stand him up too. Not even gonna answer his calls. Yeah. I like my earrings. So I know a lot of people are going to be late on their bills. They sure are. They're going to be late on their bills. So I worked 2 days this week. That's good. I don't get so worn out. So I've been watching Ozark. I think it's comparable to Breaking Bad. It keeps you intrigued, it keeps you watching. And God, I just ran up on this curb, this concrete sidewalk. This is the thing. I'm used to driving a Mustang, which has a shorter front end than a Cadillac. And when I ran up on it, I heard something. I heard like rubber scraping. So there is a little rubber piece on the front end that caught it. But I am so used to that Mustang that driving this Cadillac, driving like, I don't know what, even though the Mustang, the Cobra, was low to the ground, this Cadillac is low to the ground. Yeah. So it's got a Bose stereo. That's nice. And I can play songs off my phone with this auxiliary thing, and it's got a CD player. I don't know, why is it I don't smell this? It's got this little crack. It's ocean pink sands. I don't know where to hang it. They need to make that a place to hang your smelly stuff. Put it right there. No, I guess it's gonna go there. I did get my Easy Pass. I still have money on it. Oh, that smells so good. I don't know where to put it. I have no idea where to put it. So I text my brother this morning to make sure he's okay. One of his horses came in second. She's so consistent, you can bet on it. It's like when you are racing at the racetrack. If you know that your car is consistent and it runs the same time, you can win a lot of money just on that fact. It doesn't have to be the fastest as long as it's consistent. God, it's getting really hot. So I have a 12 o'clock appointment. So what's taking so long? It's now almost 12:20. I need to check my oil. You know, while I'm sitting here, I'm going to check my oil.